Hello, and welcome to Jonathan's World, the Great Juggling Adventures, Episode 2. Before we begin, let's hear a few words from our president.
How do you feel the Juggling Club is doing at this point?
I think it's doing really well. We have lots of new members this year, and I'm really excited. They want to actually do stuff, so
Yeah.
it's always good.
Yeah. Where do you think the Juggling Club is headed in 5 years?
In 5 years.
We'll be able to juggle with our minds. Yeah.
In this video, we will show you the secrets, tactics, and techniques the UVM Juggling Club uses often. For example, I would like you to meet Andy. Andy, as a veteran juggling club member, knows the oldest and most effective techniques of juggling. So old are these techniques that they suck the color out of the area surrounding him. Everyone knows the conventional way to juggle. Throw the balls in the air and catch them as they come down. Andy is so effective that he throws the balls down into the ground and catches them as they come up. Next, observe the lines of force used when the juggling club juggles clubs. But first, a moment of zen. This is Mian attempting to juggle 4 balls. Since this is her first day of practice, she must keep low to avoid the balls overwhelming her. We wouldn't want them to go over her head. In this Technicolor representation of the club, we can see that special forces keep the movement of the human body and the juggled objects coordinated. These forces create immeasurable amounts of heat, which must be accounted for. Watch as Andy compensates for this heat loss by removing his headgear. This allows him more freedom of mobility. Also, notice how this newfound freedom creates an aura of unprecedented talent. Andy wasn't always this confident, but with a lot of practice and some balls, he has become quite popular with all the ladies. Next, watch as the ladies attempt to juggle just like Andy. They, however, are less successful because what they don't know is that the force is in them, as we saw in the Technicolor representation, and not in the balls. They should have used foresight for natural female juggling enhancement. Warning, side effects include delusions and uncontrollable arm movements.
The Juggling Club does not hold any political affiliations.
Eventually, all jugglers wish to become as talented as Crystal. She is so talented that she cannot even walk without juggling. As for Dustin, well, let's just say not all the foresight in the world could help him out. You see, he is a new member, but he has not yet realized that the hat on his head is keeping him cool, so he will never be as hot as Crystal. Please take note that Crystal is allowed to wear the hat to reduce the chance of becoming too hot. This has similar effects to Axe body spray. Now let's go back to Andy, who is currently informing our new members of the dangers of hat wearing and juggling transmitted diseases. As a guru in the field, he can do this while juggling. He can also talk while swimming, running, and playing baseball at the same time. However, these other activities might deter his audience from the message he is trying to send. Not wearing a hat and keeping clear of juggling transmitted diseases is the only safe way to juggle. Once an intermediate status of juggling talent has been achieved, it is only fair to test your skills with a simple exam. This exam requires another juggler of equal or better talent to randomly throw balls at you. You will be tested on hand-eye coordination, dexterity, and overall juggling skill. Notice that I catch the balls that Crystal throws and even begin to juggle them, all while recording this instructional video. Now that is talent. I quickly throw the balls back in an attempt to finish the test quickly. Nobody likes to see other people juggle for more than 10 seconds. Any longer, and people will throw popcorn and damaged plant resources at you.
Oh shit. So, how do you feel the Juggling Club is doing at this point?
How do I what?
How do you... That's so funny. Yay! That's totally a blooper shot.
This video has been brought to you by the UVM Juggling Club.